Hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio version, the version for the people who like to get things done and like to strengthen their imagination. Imagination, number one tool to help you manifest. And you do that by listening. Plus, it frees you up to be able to get a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, sandwich, whatever. Do whatever you want to do. It's my job to make sure that I present a good narrative, something that excites and connects with your imagination. I want you to see with your mind, not so much with your eyes. However, we do have the whole spread up here on the screen for you. We begin on the bottom row, go to the top row. And we always start from the left and go to the right. So the bottom row, the oracle card, the overriding theme for today's tarot reading, changing the wind. A change in the wind. Now, I don't know, it may just be me, but that has kind of a hopeful feeling to it. Yeah, change in the wind. Many people are ready for that kind of situation. There are people who are living in the northern climates on the planet who are now experiencing winter. That's also a change in the wind, but I don't know it's necessarily something that you're looking forward to. But I think in a metaphysical way, I think we're looking for a change in the wind. And if you take a look, do a little digging, get past mass media, you're seeing that there is indeed a change in the wind. It hasn't fully materialized yet by any stretch, but there is that different breeze, that fresh breeze coming in. So let's take a look. Go all the way to the left, bottom row, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is kind of, I think, what most of us are feeling right about now, and that is the idea of restrictions. Powerless, trapped. Really what's going on is there is a lack of direction. We don't know, speaking of, what's in the wind in the near future. We don't know which way things will blow. How will that affect us? How will that impact us? But really what we're dealing with is our limited beliefs, because swords are thoughts, ideas. And you see, you look bottom left, the Eight of Swords there. I mean, she's not trapped, really. The swords are around her, surrounding her, yes, but she could walk away. She could free herself from the binds, take off the blindfold. And the clue here is she's standing in I guess you'd call it a stream, water, intuition, feelings. That's the difference. Instead of paying attention to all this information, much of it baloney, but it's something that we are instructed and programmed to believe from the time that we're just little. So you don't question. All of us are at that point right now where we can feel and want a change in the wind. And that means having to lean on our intuition, having to lean on our feelings. Don't pay attention to the so-called facts or the fact checkers, because they're lying. So what do you need? Next card over. Two of Wands. Two of Wands, I love this card, I love this card, I love this card. Because this is a card about a personal power. It's about success, originality, maybe even planning. Because you see him standing on some sort of an open space, looking out. He's got two wands next to him, but he has planted one, if you will. It's stationary. The other he's holding on to, and in his right hand he's looking at the globe. What he's seeing is the bigger picture. What he's seeing is a positive picture, much more positive anyway, because the wands do carry enthusiasm, positivity. So if there indeed is a change in the wind that we're all looking forward to, and we're talking about you specifically, what you have to do is change your thought patterns. Difficult to do. Got to change your belief system. But to help you do that, you have to use your intuition. You have to see with your mind, not your eyes, and envision or manifest a future that's much better for you. That's a little difficult right now because as we move over to the Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups is confusion. Could also be self-delusion, daydreaming, fantasy. But it's also just being confused. There are so many choices out there that you don't know which way to go. You don't know which one is real, which one's not real. Many times, as I have said, and many times here in the podcast for the tarot, you want to mess with somebody, give them a choice. Even one additional choice. And for most people, that'll slow them down. You give them 2, 3, 4, 5 choices, wow, they're lost. They're lost. And in this situation, the lies have come fast and furiously. In fact, all of our lives, and we're just beginning to find that out. We're taking a look at the underbelly of the world. Not such a pretty picture. And so to keep us distracted and keep us literally imprisoned in our thoughts, here come the Seven of Cups. Things that are attractive to us or presented as being attractive, just enough to confuse us. Just enough to make it tough. That's why you have to go back to the Eight of Swords. You have to put away all the so-called facts, the things that you were taught, and re-examine. But re-examine them with a Two of Wands style. Re-examine them with a look toward the future, a feeling of empowerment, positivity. Get rid of these Seven of Cups energies. It's just distracting. It doesn't accomplish anything. And you do that, again, we got the card next to it, High Priestess. High Priestess is the one that uses her intuition, the subconscious mind. You can ferret your path. You can figure out which way you got to go by feeling your way through this. Your gut's yelling at you. Your gut is yelling at you. Yes, you want to change in the wind. Yes, it's telling you how to do it. Are you paying attention? Let's go up top, all the way to the left. Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is, satisfaction. It is taking a look at your values. What are important to you? Checking it twice. Just to be sure. Are these really the new core values that I want to take with me? These are the values that will help me maybe get a change in the wind, change my life, more positive, more productive. It's never going to be perfect. Life isn't that way, not by definition, but you can be more connected to your life. And that's what the Eight of Pentacles is saying. Is what I am valuing worth it? Ten of Wands right next to it says that one pretty well, huh? Yeah, it's about just being overwhelmed. That's one of the things that you should pay attention to. Society demands so much, and more in the past couple of years. Well, you got to do this, you got to get this, you got to do this, you got to, taking away all your power, and you've let them do it. You want to change in the wind? Change your thinking. Improve your outlook. Be positive. Use your intuition to see the future, to feel the future. Put down the burdens. You don't need them. They were given to you by somebody else to keep you trapped. We jump over the vice versa card. We'll close the reading with that. So we move to the Ace of Pentacles up top on the right. Ace of Pentacles don't have to say much. Remember, all aces are you. They come from you. Because if it comes from you, you can give it to other people. You can give it to the rest of the world. If you don't have it, you can't give it. Ace of Pentacles is self-worth. Yeah, I know. People are going to be going, well, no, it's money, money, money. If that's what you're thinking, you are part of the problem. Because right now, it is the love of money that is messing up the entire planet. It has for centuries. We have to change the paradigm. We have to go back to that Eight of Swords. Stop what you're thinking. Be the Two of Wands. See a positive, bright future. Feel your way, says the High Priestess, to this change in the wind. And what will help you do that is making sure that your self-worth is properly set. Because that's the next card over, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a gal who is very, very attractive, kind of like the mini Queen of Pentacles, sort of, the Nine of Pentacles. She's self-reliant. That's the difference. She has her pentacles around her. She knows what her self-worth is. Exactly. She has a good, clear set of values. She's not confused by anything. She knows what's important to her. She knows why it's important to her. And most important, she is important to herself. She has a good base, a good solid foundation. That's what we need, because right now, boy, we're like that Eight of Swords, man. We're trapped by ourselves at this point because we refuse to look past all of this data that's been thrown at us for no reason whatsoever other than to control, make you think that you can't do it. So we move to the final card, the vice versa card. This is the proverbial death card. Transformation, endings, but beginnings as well. You are making a transition. You are shedding. You are being given the opportunity to reset your values, but to feel them. Don't think them, feel them. Because that's the only way that you're going to pick up that change in the wind and change your life. You have the power. So there's a tarot read for today. More manifesting tarot reading tomorrow, because I do a brand new read every day, 365. I hope you're with me. If not, as usual, between now and the next time you and I have a chance to do tarot together, manifest together, I wish you peace and blessings.